Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Welcome to 4 Mics, 13 Teeth, 1 Ankle Monitor. Today, we got a little testimony from my good buddy of mine, Justin Hammett. It's a wonder we ain't met before, you know, because you from Harrisonville, I'm from Harrisonville, you know, and your last name, Hammett, you know, if y'all know where Hammet Road is in Troup County. His family's from, you know, around that area. But just a little bit about yourself, Justin. What brought you in? What you got going on?
Well, I'm from Car Rent out there, right below Harrisonville, and I went down the wrong road and got in some trouble, and they took my young'un from me, and I went to jail. And before I was supposed to start doing CR, I just wanted to come out here and see how it was because I knew I was going to be in family treatment court.
Right. So what the wrong turn? What was you into? What was you into?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah,
just
drugs.
Anything you can get your hands on?
No, just one meth.
Meth.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's like me. I was lost in meth for over 20 years.
Yeah.
So
mine was 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10.
I lost my daddy, and up until then I never did mess with nothing. I lost my daddy. That's when it all went downhill. And,
so like before you got into drugs though, what was your perspective on people that was on drugs?
I looked down upon them.
You looked down on them, and then
I become one of them.
Right, right, just like that.
Yep.
So the first time you ever used, tell me a little bit about that.
Like I said, I lost my daddy, and as a fella, one of my family members come up to me and say, "Here, try a little this, and it'll make you forget about all the hurting you're doing."
Right.
So I tried it, and it was over with after that.
Right. So that's what you was using as a coping skill to get through the pain and the hurt from a loss of a family member. And that's a lot of times these losses that we have in our life, someone close to you can drive you to that. We don't know how to handle it.
I was looking for something to fill that hole in my heart, and that wasn't the way to go.
Right. Right. So then the police got down on you.
Yeah. And I messed up, and I went to jail. Me and my significant other, we got into it, and I got a family violence. Then I got out, and 6 months later, I got another one.
Right.
And then, they took my younger from me, and when I got out, we got in family treatment court. Then
Both of you?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I had to go to jail for like 120 days, I think what it was. And when I got out, that was it for me.
Look, I want to ask you too about y'all stayed together through this whole thing, and y'all are still together now.
Yes.
So y'all are both in recovery now?
Yes.
That right there is something to be proud of, because a lot of people don't make it with the other ones, because sometimes one of them will fall back in and drag the other one right back down, or they can't even be together anymore.
Yeah, so we keep each other lifted up.
Right.
Yes.
So y'all, but okay, so then, fast forward a little bit, you're in family treatment court.
Yeah.
And so what are you having to do in family treatment court?
We had MRT classes, Happy Men Recover classes. There was a bunch of classes down there. I graduated my last one last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
And I'm supposed to be, I don't remember what time, but it's supposed to be towards the end of the year I finished the program.
You'll be finished with it all together?
Yeah.
Are you going to keep doing what you're doing right now?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't going back to jail, man.
It's not for you. Figure that out right quick, huh?
No.
Had you ever been in trouble before?
No.
No? This is the first time you ever been in trouble?
Yes.
So you're a pretty good boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my daddy kept me busy, and all I know was work.
So you was real close to your daddy.
Yeah.
That's why
he was my hero. He wasn't only my daddy, he was my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you lost that, it all went downhill. All right.
Yeah,
so
the day he passed away, from that day for like 2 months, I remember bits and pieces of it, but I couldn't. I don't remember
it's
much.
just the fog.
Yeah.
Right. I understand. It's losing a dad is tough anyway.
Yeah. And when I done the stuff for the first time, that got me out of the house. Because I didn't want to be around nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. And it broke my heart. But that got me out of the house, and I started associating with people. Then when I got bad, I distanced myself from people and was hiding from my own family, and and that's. Right. And then when I had my youngins, man, I wasn't giving them the time that they needed.
Right. So do you feel bad about that?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You do? Do you struggle with forgiving yourself?
I do, in a way.
Yeah. Yes. I've been there too. And still I still catch myself not telling my youngins no.
Yeah.
Because I want them. Because I wasn't there in certain times of their life for me to even tell them yes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I have a hard time forgiving myself for some of the things I've done.
Because, I'd be out there in the yard tinkering with stuff, doing that, when I could have been in the house watching a movie with them.
With the youngest, right.
Because I don't care what nobody said. There's no better feeling than laying in the bed with your kids watching a movie. There's that drugs can't give you that, alcohol can't give you that. There's nothing can give you that feeling.
Being close to your youngest. Yeah, I understand completely. So what are you doing now, though? What did that push you into, the family treatment court? So what does that push you into?
Church.
Church?
I love church. Which I've always believed in God, but my family wasn't the one to go to church, every Sunday and stuff.
Right.
But we always believed. But when I got in church, it changed my life tremendously.
Right. Well, there's a difference between just believing and following.
Yeah, that's right. Which back then, I knew there was God, but now I know there's God.
There's a difference between knowing about Him, and knowing Him personally.
Yes, because when He gets hold of your heart, there's.
Right. And this church is that where you go to?
Yes.
You go to RCR up here in Hogansville.
Yes, and enjoy it too, every minute of it.
So what do you got going on there though? Is it?
What's in the CR?
Yeah.
We got small groups and we have big groups, and it's been a blessing to me.
Right. What's your favorite part about the celebration?
Small group.
Small group.
Yeah, so that's what I can go into class and express what's on me that I can't express out nowhere else.
Right.
I can go in there and get stuff off my chest.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like if it's some problems at home, I can't explain my problems at home. I had to,
I might need to vent about some certain person.
yeah, you can't do it at home.
You can't vent to the person that you need to vent about, right?
Yes, that's right.
I got you. I understand. That's what's helped me more than anything is a small group, which we want to encourage y'all, to do what you can to, find somewhere that helps you. And this has helped you more than anything?
Anything.
Right?
Anything, yeah.
Besides, getting God in your heart and following Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? And you, like I said, you're fixing to be through with what you got going on, so you're going to continue doing what you're doing.
Yes, I plan on becoming a leader down here or something like that in CR to help, because I want to help folks, because now me being clean, looking out, I'm like, man, what they're missing a lot, you know what I mean? And,
right,
yeah, so.
Right. So we've given you something to do. We've given you, to me, Celebrate Recovery has showed me that I do have a purpose.
That's right.
And I am worthy. And no matter what I've done in my past, I'm worthy of moving forward and helping others.
Yes.
So that's what you plan on doing.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people, that's where they lack. They get close to the end of finishing their program or whatever, and especially in the ones that are in accountability courts, we see them as soon as they get that last court date. We don't see them no more.
What I want to do is when I finish the program is, like I said, you can get a leader or something like that. And plus, if people need somebody to talk to, they have somebody to talk to. If they need just somebody to hang out with for a day, or just something like that to help with.
Right. Do you feel like that helps you helping others? Helps you stay?
I feel like it does.
Yeah.
I feel like it does.
Right. I love it. So, how many kids do you have?
I got 4 altogether, but 2 that live with me.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's your motivation.
That was when I got out of jail. I could have kept on doing what I was doing, but when they took them from me, there's nothing more to me than my young ones.
Right.
And, I quit right then, and I ain't even touched nothing since.
Right, I love it, and that's tough. A lot of people can't say that.
Yes.
Have you relapsed or lapsed?
Not one time.
Not one time.
Not one time. Not failed a drug test or nothing.
Right.
Which I ain't better than nobody else, but
it's just what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, you changed your mindset.
Yes. People, places, and things.
Your people, places, and things. I love it.
People, places, and things. Because some of my family I had to cut off.
Okay.
Yeah, and I still love them and wish best for them, but I can't be around them right now.
Right, and we have to set these boundaries sometimes, and love them, but we have to love them from a distance.
That's right. And the places, the places I used to go, I don't go there no more.
Right.
I come to church.
Right. So you say you change your people in the places. So let's talk about the things you do. You don't do the same things you used to do, right?
No, I used to work for myself. I used to be self-employed, but I got a job and
we all said that. I'm self-employed.
Yeah, but you know, they say the idle time's the devil playground when you're self-employed. If you don't got it, if you don't want to go to work, you ain't got to that day.
Right,
so you got time to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But I had to get a job, you know, so I got something to, you know, they depend on me to be there.
Right.
So I you know, that's.
Yeah, it's still tough for me to go clock in somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But every day's getting easier and easier for me.
Right.
I mean,
Just keep doing, keep moving
Yeah,
forward.
because that paycheck, that steady paycheck every week's good.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You got to feed them youngins.
That's right. Yeah.
I love it. And the church that you go to is First Baptist Church in Hogansville.
Yes.
You up there with us. Tell me a little bit about the church.
I ain't never stepped in a church. It was so with open arms and loving.
Right.
The first day I ever come down here, there was people shaking my hands, greeting me, you know, glad to see me. The second day I come in here, buddy, couldn't walk. I mean, the second time I walked through, I couldn't walk through without getting a hug from everybody.
Right.
And that now, man, I just. And then if you miss a Sunday, they call and checking on you. That means a lot, you know.
That means a whole lot, especially in the church.
Yeah, because the old family, I mean, the old friend and stuff I had that didn't mean nothing. Now I know I got somebody that's got my back, you know. And
right,
you know.
right. So before you went to church up here, had you ever been in church before?
I went to Luthersville down there at Rehoboth one time.
Okay.
But I didn't have him. I didn't have Jesus in my heart then.
Right.
I was just going because.
You was trying to get somebody off your back and trying to show, put on that face.
Yeah, which I believed in, but he didn't. He ain't grabbed hold of my heart yet.
Right. I love it.
So and I went down there, but which I quit going and I didn't have nobody to check on me and stuff. You know, like you know, if you start missing church, you need people to call and say, "Come on, I missed you this Sunday. Come on back." You know,
right?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's very easy to miss this Sunday, then miss Wednesday. Then the next Sunday rolls around, you're gonna say, "Well, I got something to do." You know, it's very easy to get out of church that way.
Oh yeah.
So we need to be there. You know, calling people, and patting them on the back. Come on, let's go to church.
Right.
So,
well, I love what you got going on, man. I'm very, very proud of you. Keep pushing forward. And is there anything you want to tell somebody out there? You know, just any kind of advice you want to give to anybody out there that might be lost in addiction or just might be lost in the world?
Just give it to God. Just give it to God, and He'll take care of the rest.
Right.
Just pray about it, and He will. My daddy always said, "Wrong wouldn't be until the day, but it's coming. Just pray about it."
Right. We love y'all. Help is on the way. If you need any help with anything, you need to talk to somebody, call us up here at First Baptist Church. You know, Celebrate Recovery, Hogansville. Come see us at 3 o'clock on Sundays. We love y'all. Check out some more of these videos. See you later.